Hi, this is Ginger from my sister Scrapper. Today I want to share a quick mini album project with you. I have shared this style of mini album before. This one I used the Simple Stories Sunshine and Happiness 6x6 paper pad. I used a 12x12 3x4 cutout and another sheet of 12x12 design paper that matched this collection, and then I also used some solid cardstock. This mini album measures 6.5 by 4.5, and the spine is 2 inches. And again, I taught this at my local scrapbook store. It was called a BYODP, Bring Your Own Design Paper. And everybody actually loved it. It was a great class. They got to pick what they wanted. I just gave them a list of supplies that they would need to bring. I provided the base of the mini album, the solid black cardstock, the chipboard, and the cardstock to make the pages and the flaps, and the photo mats on the inside. And then they just had to bring a 6x6 paper pad and a 12x12 sheet of 3x4 cutouts, or some 3x4 journaling cards that matched your collection, some solid cardstock, as well as another sheet of 12x12 so they could add those to their photo mats as well. So on the front cover, what I did was I had some flowers, and I tried to make this when I was there, but it didn't work really well. I got part of it done, but didn't get completed because I was too busy helping everybody else. But it worked out fine. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you really quick how I made these pages. It's super easy. It's a great beginner project, and it's one that you can just build on and build on. Again, it measures 4.5 by 6.5. I layered this up on, I fussy cut this out of one of the papers, one of the 4x6 cards, and I put it on black cardstock, put it on some foam tape. I added some petaloo flowers here, and these are from... this is from I Am Roses. No, I got these two from Gisela, I think, at her shop, Lavish Laces. I added some little sequins that I had in my stash. I cut out a little tag and fussy cut one of these out from the 6x6 paper pad. It says, "Look on the bright side of life," and then it says, "Shine." On the spine, again, I had this cute little tassel in my stash, this hot pink, and I thought it matched. I put it on a Tim Holtz jump ring fastener. And this is the back, some more of the paper from the 6x6 paper collection, and I layered it on some solid pink cardstock. There's only 5 pages in this book, but again, you can make it however you want, but with the class, that's the way we did it. So you open it up, and on the inside front cover, I added that same cute girl on the 4x6 card right here to the inside front cover. I did put some glossy accents on her glasses and some Wink of Stella on her cute lips, and then I added a little bling to the top of her little headband there. So the way this mini album works is you use your 3x4 cutout here. It says "Sending You Sunshine," and then this flips up. Again, you can either use another 3x4 card, or you can just cut 3x4 pieces from your design paper. I punched out some flowers with a Stampin' Up! Tab punch using some scraps of the paper that I had, and then I used some white cardstock and made a cute little photo mat there. And then all of them have a photo mat here. They're solid on one side, and I opted to do solid pink. And then this is from the 12x12 sheet that matched this collection as well. I used my Stampin' Up! Tab punch for this, and this is just a scallop circle that I punched and folded it in half just to add a little more interest to the pull tabs. So that's page 1. Again, I have 5 pages in here, but you can add as many as you want. Over here, I used some white cardstock and used my Lawn Fawn large rectangular stitch dies and made a photo mat here. This is a little cut apart from the paper collection. Over here, this one's 3x4 card, says "Enjoy." I fussy cut this little element out, made it a tag, and paper clipped its cute little Instax camera. Again, some more paper there, and a little photo mat here, and a place to journal right there. And these are all going to be the same. They're going to be this floral print, and then they're going to be pink on the reverse side. Over here on this 4x6 card, I went ahead and took my craft knife and made a little slit here next to the little bird. And I used to use one of the lines as my guide. Punched out some little tags with Stampin' Up! Tag punch. Put some design paper on both sides from the scraps, and then this is another one of the little cards from the 6x6 paper pad. It says, "You are everything that's bright and beautiful in this world." I thought that was super cute. A nice little positive saying there. So those go back in there. I didn't ink on around anything because I wanted the colors to show up pretty bright. Over here, again, another 3x4 card. I did fussy cut the little sun out because I thought it needed something with the little bird there. And then some little journaling spot here and a place for a little photo. And again, your photo mat is right here. Another photo mat here cut with the rectangle dies. Oopsie. Flower got a little smushed there. And then again, this is from the 6x6 paper pad, and I did leave it open here so you could slide the photo underneath, and I thought the mason jar with the 3x4 mason jar kind of went together. Flip it up. Life is amazingly sweet. A little watermelon and a cute little place for a little photo there, or you can journal right there. And there's the photo map for that one. Again, I fussy cut this out. I made it a little bit smaller. It says sending you sunshine, another photo mat, and this is a 3x4 card here. And some little punch flowers, and I added some bling to the centers, and another photo mat there. On the last page, I went ahead and made a belly band with one of the strips off of the 4x6 card. I just cut it down, layered this up on some foam tape, and then I had a few of the 3x4 cards left, so I stuck those in there. This one's a cute little popsicle. It says chill, good vibes only, and you make me super happy with the cute little sun. And on the back inside cover, I just used, again, another one of the 4x6 cutouts. And it says, live, love, and scatter joy. So I thought that was really cute. And that's the back. So there you go. That's my little mini album project that I taught at my local scrapbook store this past weekend. And it was called Bring Your Own Design Paper. So grab your stuff and we'll do a quick little tutorial. So obviously for your tutorial, for the to make the pages, you're going to need a pair of scissors, a paper trimmer, some score tape, or super strong adhesive. Again, adhesive is a personal choice. You use what you like. I like score tape. A bone folder, and your cardstock. I'll go ahead and give you the measurements and stuff. I'm not going to actually make the album right now, but I'm going to show you how I made the pages and added the flaps, and it's super easy. Now before I get started, I was very fortunate enough last week, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I forget. It's been a whirlwind. I was very fortunate to go to the SPC Mixed Media event in Salt Lake City, and I met some amazing owners of companies and amazing store owners. And it was a trade show where the companies were there showcasing all their new products coming out for Christmas. So I saw a lot of the new holiday lines. And let me tell you, everybody, save your money because there's some amazing products coming out. And I was really fortunate to meet some really fun people. And I met this gal named Angela Beavers. She's a store owner in Ohio, from Circleville, Ohio, and her store is called Creative Chaos. So if you live in Ohio, you need to go see her store because she is darling. So hi Angela, I told you I was going to give you a shout out. So that's her cute little business card. I mean, seriously, how cute is that? Angela Beavers, and she's the owner of Creative Chaos in Circleville, Ohio. So she was one of the fabulous people I got to meet while I was there. All right, so I got my scoreboard out. And the measurements for your chipboard to make your covers, and you can get this all out of one 8.5 by 11. You're going to need two pieces that are 6.5 by 4.5 for your front and back. For your front and back. And then for your spine piece, it's going to be 2 by 4.5. And then this is what you'll have left. This little piece here and a little square. So that's all the waist from an 8.5 by 11. So again, 6.5 by 4.5, you're going to need 2. Those for your front and back, and your spine is 2 by 4.5. And then to cover your, wrap your chipboard, you're going to need 2 pieces that are going to measure 6.5 inches by 11. And what you want to do is overlap your pieces by 1/4 inch and glue them down. And then take your spine piece, and starting with the spine, you're going to center that on your seam. You put your adhesive, your wet glue, your score tape, your adhesive of choice. Again, it's personal, people. And you're going to stick it down right on there. And again, I allowed an inch overlap. That's why I give you those measurements. This is 4.5, so you have an inch here, 5.5, 6.5. And then after you get that piece on, put your score tape or your wet glue or whatever your adhesive of choice is on the back side of this one. You're going to leave a space. And you're going to stick that one down. And then again, same thing, add your adhesive. And then you're going to put this one down here, leaving the same space. And then you're going to go ahead and trim these edges off so you have a 1-inch space like you do at the top and bottom. So you have 1 inch all the way around. So I just use my ruler and mark it with a pencil, and then just use my scissors and cut it off. And same with the other side over here. You're going to want to trim that off as well. So if you don't know how to wrap your chipboard, I do have a tutorial already, and I will add that link that shows how to do the binding, how to make the little hinge binding, and then how to wrap your chipboard in a separate tutorial. I have it already. So to make your binding piece, you're going to need a piece that's 4 inches by 11, and you're going to start your score mark at 2 inches, and then you're going to, and I just did a 1/4 inch between the pages. You can do more if you want, but I just did a 1/4 inch on this particular project. Now to make each of the pages, each page is going to require 1 sheet of cardstock that is going to be 9 inches by 6 1/4. So however many pages you want, you need a piece of cardstock just like this size. So I did 5, so you're going to need, in my original mini album and the way I taught the class, so you're going to need 5 sheets that are 9 by 6 1/4. And it's super easy. We're going to put it in the scoreboard with the 9 inches across the top. And we're going to score at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. Okay, and you're going to do that to all of your pages. So then what you're going to do is set that aside. Now to make the little flaps right here for your 3 by 4 cards to add on to your pages, you're going to need however many pages you have. If you have 5, you'll need 5 pieces that are this size, and they're 3 1/4 inches this way by 4 3/4 this way. So then you're going to take each one of those and put it in so the 4 3/4 is across the top, and you're going to score at 4 1/4. So do that to all of your pages. And then you're going to need to make the photo mats on the inside of your pockets. Those are going to measure 4 by 6. So 4 by 6 on these. So then we're done with our scoreboard, and you've got everything scored. Now we're going to put the page together. First thing I like to do is I like to fold on my score line. This is my little flap. I'm going to fold that down. So do that to all of your pages, just like this. Then you're going to take your page that we scored at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2, and you're going to go ahead and fold on your score lines. And then you're going to fold the little tab over and burnish it really well. Just like that. So then we're going to open it up. We're going to put our score tape, which is what I like to use. But again, adhesive is a personal choice. You use your personal preference. And we're going to add a piece of adhesive to the top of our little tab. Burnish it really well. And then I do like to trim my little corners at a little angle. Remove the tape backing and fold it over. So that's basically created a little tube. So that's the base of our page, but now we want to add our little flap. So we went ahead and we folded on our score line. We're going to flip it over and add our score tape to, again, the little 1/2 inch tab or flap or whatever you want to call it. Again, I'm going to angle my corners because I can. We're going to remove the tape backing. Now you can put this wherever you want. You can put it in the center, you can put it off to the side, you can put it over here. I wouldn't put it too close to the side because you know you want your pages to be able to turn. But so what I opted to do in mine is I just eyeballed it and I left about 3/4 of an inch. And you can just stand it up like this so your bottom edges are even. And stick it down. Okay, and that's our little flap. And then this little seam is going to get covered up because we're going to put our design paper there. So that's your page. You have your little pocket here for your little photo mat. That's going to slide in here. And then this side is what you're going to sit on your binding. Okay, so there you go. That's how I made the cute little pages and how I made this fast little mini album. And again, it's one you can add. Instead of just having one flap here, you could have a flap here and you could add one at the bottom. So you could have a flap here and a flap here. You could flip it over and add another flap. I mean, but that's just the basic construction, and for a 4 by 6 photo, you can just sit it right on there. So there you have it, everybody. That's my little quick tutorial and my little mini album project using the Simple Stories Sunshine and Happiness paper collection. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. Bye.